look at this EmGuarde that was launched in Enagic, Malaysia on the 18th of May 2023. So 4 months later, it's coming to Singapore. Coming to 5 months. Yeah, 4.5 months later. So this is what the video about this EmGuarde.
This product is a new addition to our Enagic family.
No question asked. Everyone must have this product.
This product is going to change your life.
Best part about this product that it has actual immediate proof on how the product actually works.
Akhirnya satu revolusi untuk protection environment kita telah berada di sini. This product is going to solve a lot of problems associated with these gadgets that all of us have.
Yes. Okay, I speak louder. Okay. So let's take a look at what's happening around us right now. The earth pollution. You see water pollution. When the water is not clear, it tastes weird. You know that the water is polluted, right? Air pollution. You can see it, you can smell it. Noise pollution, if it go on persistently, you will feel agitated. But how about this electromagnetic radiation? I guess most of us cannot feel it. Later, we're going to bring up somebody that can really feel these things, electromagnetic radiation. Okay. So look at this house, this living room. Does it look pretty normal to you? Okay, right? See everything is just the same as most houses. But what if I tell you that when you come into this room, right, you see those electromagnetic radiation emitting from these devices, electronic gadgets like TV, your phone, your aircon, your Wi-Fi, your LED lights. Would you want to stay in these rooms? You wouldn't want, right? Even in this room right now, it could have this wave. But most of us, who can feel it? None can feel it, right? Because the EmGuarde is on. Okay, so later we'll turn it off and see who can feel the symptoms. So look at this. When your phone rings, right, what happened? Normal that we all answer the call, right, like that, next to our ears. Okay, actually, it's frying our brain cells, but many people don't know that. How about those in your cars? You know that all these electronic gadgets are giving out those radiation also. How about those electric vehicles? In China, those Grab drivers or Uber drivers, right? Some of them, right, can actually feel that it's really painful to drive their car because their fingertips the skins are peeling off. They requested for those non-electric cars or less electronic gadgets on it. Kids on their mobile phones, many times you can see that, right? Even babies, they can't eat without the gadgets in front of them, right? And this is very common. You see the whole family on their tablets or mobile phones. Even infants and the pets, right? They can't spare off from this radiation because they're in the Wi-Fi zone, air-conditioned room, LED lights. Even the mother, the siblings are using the mobile gadgets, right? Does it look familiar to you? How many of you do this before you sleep? Only 1, 2. All right. Make sure that they are fully charged up 100%. Notice my hand also raised up. Okay. Make sure that the next day when you wake up, it's 100% charged fully. Right? What if you see 94%? What happened to my cable? What happened to my plug? Right? So this is very common, and some of us even have, you pay on your phone online shopping before you sleep, and then you fall asleep, the phone is next to you. Yeah, make sure that tomorrow you wake up, the alarm will ring you up. Maybe you put under your pillow, right? So the danger here is that, look at the children, young children are having, more of them are having autism and ADHD. So how about adults? I'll make it bigger and show you. Headaches, anxiety, suicide, depression, nausea, fatigue, and loss of libido. What is that? In layman terms, it's called sex drive. So sometimes we think that, oh, because we are too tired, too much stress, and no more energy, what if you have this, your mobile phone in your pocket, in your handbag? Is it affecting us? So younger children, like 5 years old, their brain are more susceptible to this microwave radiation. Okay, quick check. How many of you, okay, what is considered heavy usage on mobile phone? How many minutes per day is considered heavy usage? Two hours in 24 hours. Any more? Nothing right or wrong. They did when they were doing the presentation, they do a survey, they asked, so based on my usage is 40 minutes out of 60 minutes is considered heavy usage. So to me, I literally use more than 40 minutes per hour. So that day, I went online and searched, they said, smartphones increase your risk of cancer. Spending just 17 minutes a day on your device over a 10-year period increases the risk of tumor by 60%. Crazy, right? 17 minutes a day. How many of you use more than 17 minutes a day on your phone? Really so little? The rest? Over 25 hours in 24 hours. Okay, so you see all these causing people having issues like, okay, this is rocking, right? I'll show you what is this here. Heavier cell phone users have reduced sperm count for guys. How about these people? I guess many of us put this in our pocket, right? I used to do that until when I saw this. Now this phone never goes into my pocket unless I have my EmGuarde on. Okay. Okay, when you're in front of your computer, you feel tired after a while and then you fall asleep. You think you don't have enough sleep. In fact, all these are giving out radiation, hitting the brain, hitting the body. What about those pregnant women with the babies in their stomach? They have their phone next to it. And some of them even have the laptop on their stomach. Saw before, right? Do you think it will affect the growth of the baby's brain? So how do you measure this electromagnetic radiation? From 0 to 200 microwatt per square centimeter is considered acceptable. 201 to 1000 is considered slightly dangerous. 1001 to 1500 microwatt per square centimeter is dangerous. 1501 and above is called extremely dangerous. So symptoms of exposing yourself from yellow zone to red zone for long hours, what could happen? Concentration issue. You see those kids on their tablets, on YouTube, playing games. After that, you ask them to go study, they couldn't concentrate. You think they have too much game, too much tablet time? Affecting them. Memory issue. I guess some of us here, maybe you think that we are over 50s and maybe our memory is failing us. But is it due to this? How about sleeping problems, stress and anxiety, or even cancer? So how do you measure all this radiation, right? We use a radiation detector. It measures from 1 to 1999 microwatt per square centimeter. As long as it goes above that, right, you see the value 1. So this is the radiation detector that I'm having here to show you in a while. Okay, this is a radiation detector. Okay, before that, let's take a look at the radiation. There are two types. One is the ionizing radiation, which covers the ultraviolet rays, X-ray, and gamma rays. The other side is a non-ionizing ray, which includes power lines, radio and cell phones, microwave, infrared, and visible light. So these are the most common things our body is exposed to. You don't go into the X-ray room every day, right? Yeah, but we are here most of the time. So this range already considered high, very high, and ultra high frequency. Let's take a look.
This is how a typical electromagnetic radiation source works. Turn on the phone, there's a pathway, right? It affects our brain and our body. So when the EmGuarde is turned on, All right, when you have the EmGuarde, and when you turn it on, what does it do? It sends out cancellation frequency. So it breaks the pathway. At this point, energy has no pathway to travel out from its source. It's lost its pathway. So EmGuarde technology is breaking the pathway of frequency between 3 megahertz to 1000 megahertz, hence reducing the electric field intensity within its coverage range. So next we have actually an experiment. So correct, this experiment, this is based in Shenzhen. So this is a compliance testing. So this is actually a chart where you can see there's a frequency rating of 30, all the way to 1000. Okay, so this 30 megahertz until 1000 megahertz. So this is how the pathway looks like. So this is where it's actually affecting your environment. So showing results on electric field intensity, measuring from 30 to 1000 megahertz. So when the EmGuarde is turned on, this is the results after that. You would see that the pathway is actually broken. It's just individual spikes, showing results on electric field intensity, measuring in, I don't know, this is dBUV, microvolts per meter. Decibel, microvolts per meter from 30 megahertz to 1000 after activation of the harmonic frequency technology. All right.
So what are the sources for EM radiation usually we see from our phone, mobile phones, Wi-Fi modem, aircon. This extension plug with the multiple plugs, microwave oven, laptop, TV, and electricity transmission tower. We see this in those big countries, right? So, how many of you use iPhone? About half of you in the room, right? So Apple already warned us. You go to your setting, you go to where? Legal and regulatory, RF exposures. Apple warned us, they said, to reduce exposure to RF energy, use a hands-free option such as a built-in speakerphone. So today, I did a test on our mobile phone. So for the benefit of those people on their in the Zoom. So this is measuring the EMF coming up from the phone when the video is not playback. Okay, when it's above 2000, it's showing number 1. So it travels up to my arm. Okay, right now I play back the video. It goes to 2000 and look at what happens to my arm. It's still very high, right? The EMF transmit to my arm. So let's power on the EmGuarde now. It turns to 0. So right now, how many of us usually play back video on YouTube, Facebook, or from your WhatsApp media? So how, with EmGuarde, you're able to cancel out the EMF coming from the video playback. Okay, right now, this EmGuarde is power on. This is the radiation detector. I'm going to turn on this. You see, what's the value here? 0, 0, 0, right? What happens if I unplug this from my power bank? What do you see? 1, right? More than 1999. How about this? 1 or what? Over here? 1. Over here? 1. Everywhere is 1. Question is, how many of you feel the EM radiation symptom on your body? Nothing, right? Yeah, that's the crazy part. So right now, who wants to test your handphone? Come, Shirley. Android, right?
Android.
Okay. iPhone.
iPhone, right?
Yeah, you hold it and okay. You show them your
Like
phone.
that?
Yeah, you do like that.
Okay. 1.
1.
1 meaning is above 1999.
Yeah.
Right?
Without turning switching on your handphone, right?
Yeah.
Or your screen is off, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, when you turn on, you see what happened. I hope for
Turning
you.
my screen.
Yeah. Yeah. It's still 1, right?
Yeah, still
Show
1.
them. Yeah. So what if you play back YouTube, everything is 1, right?
Yes.
Then technically nothing to see. Okay, hold this please.
Okay.
Okay. So right now I power on this EmGuarde. What do you see?
Wow.
What do you feel? Peace of mind, right? No more beeping sound, right? It's that easy. Okay?
Wow. Okay.
Okay, thank you. This is the Wi-Fi modem. Have you ever wondered how much EMF or electronic magnetic radiation is emitting from your modem and Wi-Fi router? Let's test with this radiation detector RD9000. The moment it exceeds 1999 microwatt per centimeter square, you see the value 1. Crazy, right? So this is the EmGuarde by Enagic, an environment harmonizer. It cancels out the radiation from these electronic devices. So let's power on and see what happens. Immediately, it cancels out the radiation. So who uses a modem and Wi-Fi router in their house or even offices? That is your potential market. Who don't have a Wi-Fi modem at home? In your office? You have, right? Yeah. So while I'm showing you the issue, right? I'm showing you the business opportunities, your market. Who would need this? Right? Everyone. Who said everyone? Oh, okay. Good. The MacBook that I'm using right now. So this is the test on MacBook Pro. Power off. That's why you see 000. At the moment I power it on, it shoot to 2000 microwatt per centimeter square. That's why you see the value of 1. Okay. So when I power on the EmGuarde, change to 0 very fast, cancel out the EMF from the MacBook Pro. Okay. So you use laptop, right? Some of you, yeah, this is coming out from my laptop. Car. Okay, right now we are testing the EMF in my car. Right now we are testing the radiation in the car with not much electric gadgets. This is the RD9000 radiation detector. Let's power on and see what happens. At the moment when I power right now, the engine is on. Okay, EmGuarde is off. Let's power on this with a power bank. So the moment it crosses 1999, you see a value number 1. Straight away it cancels out the radiation in the car. Right now I'm going to power on this EmGuarde in by plugging into the USB port. Okay, straight away it cancels out the EMF in the car. See, everything is 0. So in fact, most of the time when we are driving or when the car is stationary, but when the engine is on, our body is subject to all this EMF or radiation. Yeah. So World Health Organization in 2011 already published this. It says radio frequency electromagnetic fields as possibly carcinogenic to humans based on an increased risk for glioma, which is a malignant type of brain cancer associated with wireless phone use. This is from the Federal Communications Commission. It says, human body absorbs RF energy at some frequency more efficiently than at others. So, brain frequency is 72 to 90, you will absorb. Just now you saw many, right? All within 199, below 1999. It's just a little bit of this at this wavelength, bandwidth, you see this, your body is absorbing. But the crazy thing is, we can't feel it. So this Dr. Mecca Harvest, right? She did her research about 10 over years ago. That's why you see the computers and the cell phone are quite old-fashioned. So she said, healthy red blood cells, they should be nicely spaced out like that. However, 70 minutes on your computer, you see your red blood cells is going to stack up like that, like coins. 10 minutes on your cell phone is even crazier. This is called Lulux formation. She said she see this exact blood formation in her cancer patients, the blood cells. So for my case, right, when I saw this, right, immediately I said I want to buy an EmGuarde for my own use. Because every day, I know that I can't change my lifestyle on phone, on my laptop, and all those things. I think it's better for me to have something to protect me, right? So, how many of y'all use more than, on your mobile phone, more than 10 minutes a day? Definitely all of you, right? So I guess many of you are Kangen users. You have a good water to protect yourself, but this water doesn't cancel out the radiation. So are you doing really fully protecting your body, or you leave the back and like open to all this radiation, subject your bodies to this radiation? Okay, look at this. The symptoms of and consequences of all these roof formation: poor circulation, low oxygen transport, reduced waste removal, headache, fatigue, difficulty concentrating, numbness, tingling, and cold extremities. Look at people around you. Do they have this symptom? Do you hear them complaining about these things? Okay. Remember this, low oxygen transport. This Dr. Otto Heinrich Robert, okay. If you have seen the presentation on Kangen water, you know him, right? So he said all forms of cancer have two basic conditions: acidosis, meaning the body being too acidic, and hypoxia means lack of oxygen. He said deprive a cell of 35% of its oxygen for 48 hours, which is 2 days, and it may become cancerous. Going back to this, what's this? You see any relationship? Low oxygen transport. So the American Anti-Cancer Institute, it says electromagnetic fields, EMF, cordless and cell phones, smart meters, computers, Wi-Fi, and their connection to autism, Alzheimer, obesity, MS, allergies, cancer, and others. It says EM pollution now includes decrease in immune function and cancer. So EmGuarde helps to improve microcirculation by suppressing and cancelling the negative effects of electromagnetic radiation from cellular phones and computers connected to wireless networks. So your next question is, what is the coverage, right? It is 4 meters in radius, 8 meters in diameters. So right now, this EmGuarde, Shirley sits furthest away from this, right? So let's test this. You want to bring it over. I turn the camera around. You see whether you hear the beep. Can hear? Nothing. How about the other end of the room? You pass the detector over there. So about 6 meters from here, right? Still good, right? Yeah. So they say 4 meters is actually it's a minimum, but they just put 4 meters only. Okay. So right now, yeah. Okay. Can I get back the detector, please? So ask yourself, most of our house is like more than 8 meters, right? So in one house, how many units do they need? Especially those two. Okay. So what about double story or three stories? What happened? So this is your potential market. Okay, a little bit more about this EmGuarde. It's a patented technology. It's designed by Panasonic scientists. Okay, invented by them, not engineers, scientists. And they learned this technology they invented this in Japan. And these Panasonic scientists are Malaysian. That's why it's launched in Malaysia. Now it comes to Singapore. The rest of the countries around the world don't know yet. Even Japan doesn't have it. So we are the lucky batch, the second batch. And it used a USB Type-C power supply cable. Just now you saw one of the video I connected to the power supply. Right now I use this power bank. Okay, you can't use on all types of power bank, only certain type. Okay, the latest, not the latest, the recent one of power bank, when you charge your phone, right, when it's fully charged up, it will cut off the power. Those type of power bank, it doesn't work. Okay, so there's no battery inside this EmGuarde. You need to get those older version of power bank, whereby even though it's, oh, something wrong with my, is it shut down, the camera?
Yeah, it's shut down. It's black now. The screen is also blur for Zoom.
Blur for Zoom. How is it now? Better?
Very blur. Yeah, still blur.
Still blur. Very
Mm.
blur.
Yeah.
The Wi-Fi.
The words,
I
the
think it's a
words can't
connection.
see. Yeah.
Okay, the words can't see.
The words, yeah, actually. Just now the video where Charlene went up is also lagging and can't really read the screen.
Okay, I guess it's the internet connection. Okay, can hear me, right?
Loud and clear.
Okay, yeah, back to here. This one is those power bank that doesn't turns off when your phone is fully charged up. So you need to get this older type of power bank. Now, because of this, right, I can bring this around. I can have my phone in my pocket or in my hand, or even when I'm answering the call right now. So those people who sit next to me, they benefited also unknowingly. Yeah.
Okay, what do you tell the shop?
This one is the PINENG, Penang. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You go Shopee, I think about 50 ringgit only. Okay, yeah. So one or good question, last for 4 days. Continuously. Yeah, you see 4 bars here, right? 3 bars here, right? I use it for 1 day already. So 3 more days to go. Interesting, right? Yeah. PINENG is a 10,000 mAh. Yeah. Later you all can see the model, okay? So let's continue. Okay. You can't hear, or it doesn't turn off, it doesn't power off. No, even though like if you're going to charge your phone with this, right? Even though your phone is 100% fully charged up, it doesn't turn off the power, it continue charging. Okay, those newer one, it will just cut off when it's 100% fully charged up your phone. Okay, now, so they submitted the statement for a patent. Look at this. When this subject, right? Where's my phone? Okay, here. Let's say I'm the subject. Before touching my phone, my blood microcirculation in my body, it travels 6.13 centimeter in 1 second, which is this length. In 1 second, like that, right? But when I touch my phone, what happened? It dropped to 2.55 centimeter per second, dropped by about 65%. It slowed down in 1 second, it only moved by 2.55 centimeter. Means the oxygen flow is slower, right? Reduced, right? That's why people who use their phone for long, after a while, they feel tired because of the microcirculation drop. So when they turn on the EmGuarde, right, it increased to 20.1 centimeter in 1 second, which is in 1 second. Okay, then it goes to 29.9 centimeter, which is 1 feet. Eventually, it goes to 35.5 centimeter per second. That's why they receive patent for this improvement in microcirculations. So that day, let's take a look at this. Okay, Alan, you want to turn off the light for me, please? Okay, not very sharp. This device I bought about 7 years ago. So the screen already like giving way, but I try to illustrate and show you what happened.
Right now, we are going to test the microcirculation within the capillaries. Okay, so this is the
You can see the flow rate, right?
With this YouTube video being playback on a mobile phone, and which is emitting the
YouTube here,
electromagnetic radiation. And how do we know? We can test with this radiation detector. The moment you see when the value exceeds 1999 square microwatt per square centimeter, you see the value 1. Let's power on and see.
Pretty high, right?
Yep, you see the value 1 already, right? And right now, this is when EmGuarde is power off. Now we are going to power on the EmGuarde.
Pausing. It's
See what
power
happened? So this is power on, pausing, and you'll notice that it's 000 right now. Okay, it cancels out the electromagnetic radiation emitting from the
See the flow
video
here?
playback here. Let's take a look at the microcirculation of these capillaries. So see how it improves over time.
Notice this part. You see the flow getting faster later. I I wish I can make it even big for you to see. Yeah, see that?
Let's focus
So-
a bit.
That is how it improves your microcirculation.
Yeah, you see the flow rate is significantly faster,
Yes, see now?
right? Yeah, increasing now. You see? Crazy, right?
So,
that's
Good afternoon. My name is Benjamin. About 2 months ago, I actually bought a EmGuarde from Malaysia after introduction by my friend, and after a few weeks, it has helped me a lot. First of all, I'm already 60 over years old. Sometimes I have to wake up 3 to 4 times for urine every like 2 hours or so. But after I use the EmGuarde, I only wake up 1 to 2 times. And recently, after 2 months, it was only like 1 time after I sleep for about 5 hours, then wake up 1 time, and that's all. So I sleep very, very well. Sometimes I also use a lot of the handphone and computer, and I felt tired. My fingers are painful. Sometimes feel numbness. But when I turn on this EmGuarde, the situation improved. It's no more pain there. So it really helps me a lot. And personally, I'm an electronic engineer, so I understand the danger of EMF radiation. Secondly, about 3 weeks ago, I become a professional Grab driver. So I drive around 8 to 10 hours every day. And I bring along the EmGuarde whenever I'm in the car. So there is no more radiation. And every day I drive this 10 hours, I don't feel any tiredness and still fresh. And then combined with my good sleep at night, so I am very well. Really thanks to this EmGuarde for helping me to improve my health and my strength and energy when I'm driving.
yeah.
Thank you very much.
Benjamin, I didn't know he comes today. You got anything else to share with people here? Yeah. So that's how he benefited from it. And this is another team member. She said, after I started last week, I realized my sleep was deeper. Okay. And this person here, somebody who bought the EmGuarde from me in Australia, after she bought, right, you said, I found it so good. Better sleep, deep sleep. Then about 1-2 weeks later, she sent me another text. She said, it helps with my eye soreness as well when I'm on my phone at night. I also have better concentration during the day. So people who don't use EmGuarde, right, they didn't feel anything. But when they use it, right, they see improvement in their life quality, whether it's their sleep or their concentration. So this EmGuarde received many documentation, including the SGS product safety certification on FCC and CE. So that is about the EmGuarde product. Any questions so far? All understand? Google. Okay. Yeah. Anything else? All good, huh? So next question. Oh, I forgot to put in the price. Okay. When I did this slide yesterday, we still don't know the price. Okay. And just now, I think this morning we know the price already. Okay, make a guess. How much would it cost you? 2002. Okay, this product, 1 year warranty, 5 years lifespan. It doesn't mean that after 5 years, you can't use it. Just that the range is smaller. So when the range is smaller, what do? Buy one more, okay? Good. You need a few more. So I would put in my car. I don't have to bring it around, right? So your car usually is less than 2 meters, right? Yeah, or 3 meters or 4 meters, okay? So later I show you the price. Somebody outside, right? Okay. So how to close sales for EmGuarde? I guess many of y'all are distributor here, okay? And today we want to invite somebody, Judy, okay? She's 6A4-4, and look at these pictures. When EmGuarde was launched in Malaysia, right, in May, she sold many of them. So I invited her to here today. Before that, let's I give you some introduction of not her business, not her product experience of Kangen, but 11 years ago when I first met her, right, she told me that when she walked into a room, right, she know where is the Wi-Fi modem because she feel uncomfortable. So that time I didn't really care about it. I said, maybe she's too sensitive. Okay. So it didn't bother me until recently, 11 years later, then I know what is this whole thing about. She's one of the, I think the second person in my 11 years, which I met, that tell me about she can feel this radiation when she walks into near those electronic gadgets. Okay. So that day, when I was doing a presentation here, she walks in, after that she stands here, she feels so uncomfortable. She asked me, Jit, do you power on the EmGuarde? I look at this, oh, sorry, I forgot to power on. She can literally feel it when the EmGuarde is off. So right now, let's invite Judy. I got to stop sharing for a while. Wait a while.
Hi, everybody.
Okay, this is Judy. Give me a
Hi.
while, let me show you.
Let me just take off my screen first. You can see, I'm in a hotel now. I'm actually in KL. And, oh, my EmGuarde. So what do I have? Must have is my EmGuarde. Can you see my EmGuarde and Kangen water? It's lighted up, right? So in a hotel, all these lights in the hotel are actually it's very uncomfortable for me. It gives me a headache. I can't focus after a while. So this happened like what 20 years ago, where in those days I was in real estate, and those people who are really revealing my age still remember the Nokia phone, the Motorola phone. I was in real estate then, and obviously when you have those phones, it's so good, right? You are constantly on the phone in real estate, right? Morning, day and night. And then when Bluetooth come, you are having it stuck to your ear, so convenient. But after a while, I realized that shortly, just within a year, actually, it got so bad that I cannot even wear glasses or earring. My neck is constantly out of alignment. So it went so bad that no doctors can figure out what was my problem. They say I'm going to early menopause. They're saying I'm getting arthritis. I have to prepare maybe, all sorts of things. And going to depression because you're in pain. So that was where my journey started in researching my health. So I started buying different health supplement and stuff like that, including going over to the US to study about natural bioresonant frequency EMF. And when a very, very good naturopathic doctor say you're not mad, but you see your brainwave there's no brainwave. Normal brainwave go like the reading go mine is like that. So it says there's so many things. You're one of those sensitive one. You're not the worst, but you are sensitive. And so from then on, I researched everything, and I realized that if those of you that find that suddenly your neck is constantly very uncomfortable, you need to feel like somebody need to pull your neck or pressure on your head or slide, don't just grab a Panadol or your hand more, trigger finger or more frozen shoulder, your neck and your back. And no matter how you sleep, you feel agitated and very unsettled and very short fuse. You can't focus. And there was a phase where I cannot focus doing my work. Yeah, I cannot basically I can't read all the document, in real estate, so much documents, right? I cannot do it anymore. So if you feel that way, you might have over accumulation of EMF. And so this is where EmGuarde is so helpful. So where I started researching. I buy a lot of different gadgets, you know, different EMF, the sticker kind, the pendant kind, the pen kind, the mat, the grounding mat, the clothing, the, you know, all the different things. Yeah, I have them. Tree hugging, grounding, lie on the floor, meditation, different things. It works, but it needs a lot of discipline. So detoxing constantly, it actually builds up on your heavy metal in the brain. Yeah. So detoxing of heavy metal is very important. But after doing all that, I got to a stabilization, but still not perfect until I got Kangen water. Then I feel like, wow, within 3 months, I can sleep. Within the first month, I can sleep right through. And 70% my hand, my pain, my nerve is all gone. And I can focus. I realized I can sit and focus, do my work for 3 hours non-stop now. That was the biggest thing. But over the years, like last 5 years, you know, we don't even use Facebook, right? But last 3 years, because of COVID, do you find that you're on TikTok? You're on the phone the whole time. In fact, the phone are getting more and more super duper, right? So when that is the case, do you find that your hand are getting numb again? You're getting more stiff, and where the household are working at home, you know, because of lockdown, everybody have their iPad. They are buying super router booster. In fact, I just met a few friends that they say, oh, they're just getting their router fixed next to their bed because the reception is faster. I said, please don't. Move it back in the living room and get an EmGuarde. That's my advice to them. So a lot of people are still clueless. They sleep with their phone under the pillow, charging under the pillow, and use it as an alarm clock. So with the Bluetooth and, you know, Google Map, or I'm not saying that it's bad, but stay away, because at night it's been proven that the EMF radiation absorption for the body is more than daytime. Okay, so these are steps that we can help ourselves. But what better than getting an EmGuarde at home so that everybody at home have a peace of mind? And this time when I'm traveling in the car, I find that in Malaysia, there are more, you know, the radiation in the car, there's so many phone in the car, so many apps in the car, is actually giving me a stress. I can feel the pressure is building up. So I have to take out my EmGuarde and tell the driver to, can you stick it on? And then I can have a peace of mind. I don't feel very pressurized and irritated. It's an hour's drive, right? From KL airport. So does it work? Yes, it works. I sleep much better. I don't toss and turn anymore. And I can work longer. So doesn't mean you don't feel it, you don't have it. So Enagic, what do we have? Enagic, all the product is so proven, yeah. And EmGuarde, this latest product, I was already searching last year for a product that is about $2,000, and it's also $2,000 US, and it's also only 1 year warranty. And does it work or not? I don't know. All the gadgets that I have at home, some of them are $2,000 US one, and I have to buy a few, and it's already over 15 and 17 years. Does it work? Some of them I know it works. Some of them is $4,000. I don't think most people would buy because it doesn't show anything. You don't feel anything. So what we have in Enagic is so precious, and it works, you know. One at home, you can't get everybody to stop. So I recommend everybody to attend our class, learn about it. So I spoke to a few friends. I just showed them what I have. Just a few slides with the EMF wave, with what Jit showed, 3 slides with the children, and with actually the blood flow, and you know, the one Magda harvest, when you use computer, when you use mobile phone, and what your blood should look like. And they all already can relate that, because what? Definitely lack of oxygen. Definitely they have brain fatigue, brain fog, focus, you know, numbness. They can relate to all this. And immediately my friend was saying that the children, a lot of them are having ADHD, hard to focus, you know, very distracted. She asked me, so I have 4 or 5 bedroom. I have to put one at home. I said, why don't you start with 2, one in the living and one in the bedroom first for your daughter, right? For your son, sorry. So the children stay together. Why don't you get 2 first? He said, okay. Immediately she ordered. When you give them the facts and you share with them, we are educating. You're not selling, you're not hunting to sell something, you're not a door-to-door salesman. You are sharing from your heart that they feel it. They are, what they grab on is what? Panadol, painkiller, anti-inflammation. But you are giving them a solution. They are thankful to you. So can we spread the goodness? Because they are more what? Mental what? Their anxiety, they are more depression, they are more younger student are having depression. Because when their brain affects the whole brain, you can't really focus. So obviously, depression will set in. If they get into a passive mode, I get depressed because I find like, what's wrong with me? I can't focus. I get agitated. I want to do something. I can't really, just feel overwhelmed. So how do you feel in long run like that? If you don't know, you're sitting next to a fuse box, you go and put one router, you're thinking that your children need more, connection, right? You buy a router and put next to the bed for them without knowing, right? So ignorance sometimes is a very terrible thing. We end up wanting to help our family, but we harm them. So all we can do is if we can tell both our neighbor, left and right, the one above, the one below, surrounding everybody, and educate them and invite them to come to our talk. We are all doing the presentation for you. They will definitely thank you and get the EmGuarde. So this is my sharing, and I will constantly share the tips on how do I start the conversation, what slide do I show, and how do I guide them. So ongoing, every Saturday we'll start doing more training on this. Yeah, is that good? Jit, back to you. I know we are short of time, so I won't take too much of your time.
Yeah, good. Thank you, Judy. Hey. Yeah, is that good? Somebody who are so passionate about this EMF topic. Okay. And
so Jit, can I add this? So that's why when during the launch, I heard there was a launch. Immediately I fly over to Malaysia. I want to see what is this launch about. What is the product about? When I sat in the presentation, I saw it now. I was already texting all my friends who I know. I text, our team, text my friend that they know about EMF. I say, look, you guys have to get this. And they said, really? It's good. You have tested. I said, I'm sitting right here and I'm telling you, you must get this. They ordered. So I brought back about 10 units. Yeah. I went twice. So you show them and now they are having really good results. Just want to share with you. Share with your friend. They will be very thankful. And it's such a breakthrough and it's such a godsend for us that this is going to be our new breakthrough product. Changing life and impacting families.
Okay, thank you, Judy. Is that good? Yeah, okay. So let's come back to here. Okay. So need some time to load it. Okay, while waiting, right? Share with you all the day I did a chat with this couple here. They saw my presentation. So when I talk to them about this EmGuarde with this detector right in front of them over the Zoom, see what happens.
It's much more easier than K8,
Yeah,
right? The
no filter.
K8 needs to...
No maintenance, no filter, that's all.
No.
430 grams.
Yeah. So that's why you will not getting older, right? Because you don't have EM waves.
Stop aging.
Yeah.
Aging.
Water and
Yeah, no, right now you see everything is zero because of this EmGuarde. So let me power off and see what happened. I'm right in front of my computer. Okay, and put my phone here. See that? Crazy, right?
Yeah, so
Okay.
that's what we...
Now I power on.
Right now...
I power on my EmGuarde. You see what happened right in front of your eyes? So what you do, right? When you want to do demo, right? You beep until they cannot take it. It's too noisy. Right now, when I power on my EmGuarde, see what happened? 0, 0, 0. Peace of mind.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Peace of mind. Yeah, peace of mind. And right now I don't have peace of mind because I know that my laptop and my phone is here.
Yeah. Yeah. So that is how you sell.
I
Okay.
don't have EmGuarde, Marius.
Right now. Did you test the radiation from the Bluetooth speaker? You happen to test it, but if you don't, it's not okay. Just a question.
Which one's Bluetooth speaker?
Earphone.
Earbud.
The AirPod, no. AirPod, nothing.
No.
Very
Okay.
little. But Apple
Very
AirPod,
little. Yes.
but other brand, I don't know. I tested AirPod,
Yes.
no.
Yes. Okay.
Apple Watch,
Okay.
yes. Apple Watch, yes.
Yes, it
Sure.
has Apple Watch.
Yeah, I show you. I unplugged. See that?
Okay, 1500, 800.
Very low, right?
1000,
Yeah.
Let me. When I turn on the
Okay.
screen, I tap the screen, it gets higher. See that?
It's
So imagine I'm wearing this all the time. What will happen to me?
Ah,
I got
Chitares.
So I got
Deci
to.
tocmai
Right now, nothing.
nice. Mm-hmm.
Crazy, right? Especially when we touch our phone, right? When YouTube video is playback, right? It's even higher. It will transmit up to here. So what will happen when we have it in our pocket? Here. Or next to us when we are sleeping.
Yeah, da.
Okay?
Yes.
Okay? So even
Can I have free?
yeah, you can you can
You
do
sold it. Yeah, I buy.
Yeah. So how do you do closing for this type of EmGuarde, right? First thing, you need to show them the problems, the symptoms, then the solution. So when you cannot just take out your EmGuarde and then tell them that, look at this, look, got a lot of radiation, then let's turn on this and then nothing. Want to buy or not? It doesn't happen like that, okay? Most of the time. Unless this person like Judy can really feel it when you turn on the EmGuarde. But many of us cannot feel it. So you need to show them the issue. The crazy thing is you don't feel anything. So imagine yourself, right? Let's say when you walk across this room and then they happen to have a rusty nail on the floor and then you step on it, you don't feel anything. Crazy or not? So it's something like that. Okay, show them this. When after that you just do this type of simple presentation demo, you can sell. Realize how easy or not? She's one of the distributors in Romania. She's doing the product presentation on Kangen water, and it's not so easy for her. That's why in the beginning of the conversation, she said, a lot easier than MK. Realize my product presentation is less than half an hour for EmGuarde. Right? That's why this one, not that Kangen is not good. Kangen is very good, but you can, given a choice, you can distribute Kangen machine, can distribute EmGuarde. Is it even better than just one? Yeah. So this is what we see, okay? And then if you can only, let's say if one house, most of us only have one Kangen machine at home, right? So right now, after seeing this, right, if money is not an issue, how many units would you need? A few, right? Or I just increase add to cart, right? Yeah. So this is your potential market. Later, I'm going to show you more. Okay. Okay. How much can you earn from this EmGuarde? Is the next topic, right? Interesting one, right? Money, okay? And until this afternoon, then we got this commission in Singapore dollars for EmGuarde, okay? So I'm going to show you what is how much do they pay out? Okay, to become a distributor, you only need to own a Enagic product, whether it's a Kangen machine or Wukon product or EmGuarde. So right now, all the while, we only have Kangen machine and Wukon to become a distributor. Right now, they add on this EmGuarde. You can become a distributor and no money qualifications, no stocking needed, no annual renewal, accumulative sales. Your volume can only increase, it can't decrease. Whatever volume you have accumulated over the days, weeks, months, and years, it will always be there. Interesting, right? And international sponsoring, there are 40 branches in 23 countries to support you in this. Right now, they have 42 branches in The additional two are the Enagic Nigeria and Enagic Cambodia. So that adds up to 25 countries. But right now, this EmGuarde only in Malaysia and Singapore. Okay, you want to market this in Singapore? You think many people will need this? Okay, so we are going to show you how to do it. Okay. Let's take a look at this EmGuarde. Let's say, I guess a few of you are new to this business, right? Never heard of Enagic, never heard about Kangen machine, never heard about EmGuarde, right? Yeah, so today, let's say if you decided to kickstart this business with EmGuarde, first thing, do you think you will need this product? Okay, do you want to market this product? Huge potential, right? And you want to own it for free. Even better, right? The more you can make, the more EmGuarde you can buy for yourself and your loved ones, right? So let's say if you kickstart with this business with EmGuarde, you got, okay, the first person is your direct agent. Let's say Alan. When Alan buy this EmGuarde from you, you make 92 Singapore dollars per point. Every EmGuarde sold, the company will pay out 8-point commission. So when Alan introduced this to another friend, you will get $92 also. We are talking about all EmGuarde, and all the money I'm showing you here in this slide is the money that you are making. Okay? Whether it's direct or indirect, you still get $92 per point. Next, you talk to this person, Ben, which is your another direct business partner, agent, or direct sale, whatever you want to call it. You get $92 also per point. Whether it's direct or indirect, you still get $92. Okay? Now the third person, Kat, buys an EmGuarde from you. Now your rank is 2A. In the eye of the company, you get 2-point commission, which is $92 times 2, you get $184. Whether direct or indirect, it's still $184, 2-point commission, 2A line. 1A line, 1-point commission, 2A line, 2-point commission, right? So when you have 10 group sales, these are your direct, these are your indirect sale. When these two added up, you have 10 group sales, your next direct will promote you to the rank of 3A, you get 3-point commission. So when Don buy an EmGuarde from you, you get $276. And when Don starts to share, you also get $276, 3-point commission. Okay? Now, when you have accumulated 20 group sales, first question, is it easy to have 20 group sales now? With EmGuarde, you will need 3, right? Or 2. Just now, who mentioned 2? Yeah. So imagine one family would need a few of them. It's very easy, right? And many people see the issue when regarding to the EM radiation. Imagine you can bring them here, and after seeing they want to buy, what do you get? Many units, right? Okay. So when you have 20 group sales, your next direct will promote you to the rank of 4A. You make 4-point commission, which is 368 now. Now you see some more meat already, right? 4 points commission. When you have 50 group sales, your next direct will promote you to the rank of 5A. You get 5-point commission, which is $460. Okay. So next, when you have 203 group sales, okay, you rank up to 6A. 6A, you get 6-point commission, which is $552 per unit. Okay? All understand? Yeah. Before we move on. Good. So how do you convert a user? Let's say if this person tell you that this so and so, I want to buy more EmGuarde for my home use. Do you have a better price? So usually that is when I show them the business compensation plan, like what you saw just now. So imagine this person, Alan, your first 1A, okay? He needs about 10 units because he needs 5 units for his house, 1 unit in his car, and 4 more units in his office. Now he needs 10 units. So how are you going to lay out this? Okay, Enagic only allows 1 distributor account for EmGuarde and 9 user account for EmGuarde also. So 1 plus 9 is 10 units. So this Alan, first account you sign him as distributors. Then first sale under himself, he get $92. Second one, he gets $92 also. Third one is 2A, right? He get 2-point commission. So until you hit 10, then you will rank up to 3A, right? So this is how many units? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just by placing like that, how much does this Alan get? You can calculate lah. Okay. 2 times 7 is 14 point, 15 point, 16 points times $92. Okay. So imagine this Alan bought this. Oh, my slide sequence is wrong. So right now, this person, oh, give me a while here.
Jit, there is a, by the way, Jit, there is a bar, black bar going across the top of our Zoom screen. I wonder if you can do anything on your computer. It's
Okay,
not.
let me stop.
Yeah,
I think
not
it's
on the
a
live
good thing.
screen. Yeah.
Give me a while. I think this is the one. Can you see now? Any black box?
There's no slide yet. Ah, now better. No.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Oh. Give me a while. Okay. Okay, let's say if this Alan at number 10 direct sale managed to recruit somebody like John who also need 10 units. How much would Alan make? This is a 2A line of Alan. Alan will get 2-point commission for every sales done here, right? So it's $184 for per sale of 2 points times 10, $1,840. So right now, here is 9, 10 plus 9 is 19 sales, right? So number 20 sales, this person, Thomas, is the 3A of Alan. So Alan will get $276. Now 20 sales already, and happen that this person, Jimmy, also want to buy. Now Jimmy is the 4A of Alan. See that? How fast it can increase. So let's say that is only one line coming from Alan. It's going to give you so much. How about those along the way? You may have people doing this business like that, or even as a user. We know business builder like distributors, they will have more, right? These are only like people who are just wanting the product as a user. So imagine this Alan see such sales coming in. Would you be able to convert this person into a distributors or builders? So this is how you grow your business in terms of converting the user to distributors. And then how many of you here have a Kangen machine account? Wow, most of you. So $92 is what you, not what you're making for 1 point of commission, because when you own a Kangen machine or Wukon account or Enerspa account, your commission instead of $92 per point, now is $118 per point. It's 28.3% increase. So imagine you make 100,000 from here. Because of this account, your commission can become $128,300, 28,000 plus more. So when you see the big potential in this business, right, would you want to have a Kangen machine account to upgrade your commission for EmGuarde? So this is the one. Let's say if you own a Kangen machine account today, all your commission is $118 per point. Consider, yeah. See this, right? NSPA? See the Wukon? Kangen machine, whether it's SC501 or Super 501 or KA or JR4, JR2. Okay? So this is an EmGuarde account. This is the commission when you have this account, your EmGuarde account, your EmGuarde sales will increase by that much. The difference, left and right. So let's say today you start this account with an EmGuarde and you like to upgrade your account commission for EmGuarde. You have a Kangen machine right under it, right? And all these sales is going to give you more commission. So talk to your inviter about this. Today, we are not going to cover this in that detail. Okay? Okay. Do you think this is a cash cow for this business? Do you think we can sell better if you have this detector? Right? I guess some of you have been waiting. Those who have bought this EmGuarde from Malaysia, we have been waiting for these days. So today, somebody asked me about the EmGuarde, right, in the chat. What's the price? It's 2138.40. Okay? And if you want a radiation detector, you need to buy an EmGuarde in order to buy one unit of this radiation detector, because they have very limited stock for this. So Enagic Singapore is going to launch this EmGuarde on the 2nd of October, which is next Monday. That's why today we have the pre-launch for you too. You have an unfair advantage over those people who are not here today, whether it's live or Zoom, right? And so this RD 9,300. This is RD 9,100. Same price, you can get this. What is so special about this 9300? Just now we mentioned that this one can measure up to 1999 microwatt per square centimeter, right? This one, we just got the news. Enagic Singapore is going to bring in this. It can measure up to 3999 microwatts per square centimeter. Would you want that? Okay, so today, we accept pre-order as what Enagic Singapore said, not what I said. Enagic Singapore, the branch manager can say they can accept pre-orders. So what you need to do is to put a down payment today, and this is the steps to do. Make $500 down payment via payment link by Enagic Singapore. Whether later we're going to give you the GrabPay link or PayNow link. You can scan and make payment, and then fill up the application form. Ask your inviter, they will send you your application form. Who wants to sign up the user form? Who wants to sign up for the distributor? Who wants the distributor form? Yeah, only a few. Yeah. The rest? Okay, so talk to your inviter. Okay, they will send you the form, and send in your EmGuarde application form to goc.sg@enagic.com on the 2nd of October. Because this is first come, first serve, and Enagic doesn't have many of these detectors. So if you want to grab hold of this, what do you need to do? Send in your order fast. Okay? And make the balance payment and collect the EmGuarde and radiation detector from Enagic Singapore next week onwards. The detector, RD 9,300 will be coming later. So what's they're coming on the 2nd of October is a RD 9,100, which is the one that I'm using. good enough to keep close sales already, right? Yeah, what you need is a detector with the EmGuarde. So this is a GrabPay QR code. Those people online, you're in Singapore, you can scan this QR code and make payment. Okay. And another one is a PayNow QR code. Later we can ask your inviter to send you. Any questions so far? You can, okay, good question. This is linked to your credit or debit card. You can also make full payment with credit card if you like. Also, they have the installment plan. For credit card installment plan, interest free, right? They have 12 months. E-payment also up to 12 months. But e-payment charge is pending approval from the HQ. But wow, so fast. Yeah, she's don't know, I think the second or third, I can't remember. Before the presentation starts, somebody made payment already. Okay, yeah. So if you want to get hold of this, faster go do it. Okay, any questions so far? Cannot. Enagic Singapore say you need to get this because this is, if you don't have this, right, what's the usage of this? Oh, Malaysia, you got to check with Malaysia whether they sell to you. You need.
Sorry, already checked with Malaysia. They don't sell. Only for Malaysian, and you have to be already a 2A EmGuarde distributor. Then you are entitled to one.
Okay, hear that? Yeah, need to be 2A. Sorry. Yeah, you can get the form from counter or get the inviter to send you the digital form. Okay, go and get it. You still have 1 hour, 1 hour odd before they close. Huh? China. Yeah. I think it's no. Assembled in China, but the technology is what? Israel.